Grateful. I know I'm a little bit late on this message, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Today, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. And this is something that happened to me this afternoon. Um, a friend of mine, we met this afternoon, and it wasn't the best circumstances for my friend to meet with me, but yet she was faithful in meeting me. And you know, and I, and my question out of that is: are we faithful even when it's hard, even when it's difficult? It was kind of sort of difficult for my friend to meet with me, but yet she was faithful. That was a sticking point for me. That it wasn't convenient. It wasn't, and sure, we can be faithful when times are easy, but what about when times are hard? And, you know, do we jump ship, or do we stay faithful to the mission of where God's called us? Do we stay faithful to that, or do we just jump ship and say, "Oh, I'm not worried about it. Nobody's watching me"? And see, that's the thing. Why do we wait for somebody to be watching us? Excuse me. Why do we wait for someone to be watching us to actually do what's right? Because we ought to do what's right. We ought to be faithful even when no one is watching. We ought to be faithful when no one is watching. And so oftentimes when no one is watching, we're like, this is right. This is my scapegoat. Bye. It's like, that's all the more time to be faithful to what we're called to do and what we said that we were going to do. You know, um, we need to say what we mean and mean what we say. And so many times in the earth today, in society today, people don't say what they mean and mean what they say, because it's just too easy to say, well, I got busy, well, this, well, that, and we have a ton of a boatload of excuses, a boatload slash trailer load of excuses why we can't do what we said that we were going to do. And you let the tearing away the fabric go like that, and the next time you're supposed to be faithful at something, then it's like, well, I wasn't faithful the last time, so it's easy to not be faithful this time. And then as time goes on, you become the slow tearing of the fabric, and then you're not faithful to anything anymore that you said you were going to do. So we really need to watch that we need to be faithful to what we said that we were going to do and stay committed to the mission for what we're called to do. And I understand things happen, but then we need to state the obvious. If we were supposed to be somewhere and we can't, we either need to call or text or something to tell somebody, why we can't do what we said we were going to do. And not just brush it off, um because faithfulness is key. That's what people depend on. And see, that's what faithfulness it is, what promotes people or demotes people. Because if you're not faithful, you're not going to be promoted. If you're not faithful to the mission, to what you're supposed to be doing, as a boss or a supervisor, why would I give you more if you're not even faithful with what I give you? And I know that's a jaw dropper, but it's true. You, and a lot of people that want, bonuses and things, and they want bonuses and raises and everything else, and they're not even faithful at what they're currently doing. And yet they expect the world in a bag of chips. So next time you feel like not being faithful to something, you know, and 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 if you're only faithful when people are seeing you be faithful, what credit is that to you? It's not much credit if you're being faithful to curry favor. But anyway, have a good day, you all. This is a short little blip. Thanks. Bye.